I sat with my back against the headboard, listening to the Talk of the Town podcast on the radio that sat next to my bed. My boyfriend of 3 years was today's special guest. Raheem Cole, professionally known as Prince Cole, was a worldwide superstar to others. But to me, he was simply Raheem. We'd known each other since high school, back when he was making up beats on the cafeteria table with his homeboys, or recording his rhymes in the closet-turned-studio in his childhood bedroom. He always knew he'd make it big, and so did I. What began as a pipe dream to some soon became his reality. He got his big break right after graduation. Producers have been looking at him for the longest due to the popularity of his YouTube channel. He promised his mother that he would at least get his high school diploma before pursuing his music full-time. As soon as we graduated, he was on the first flight to LA that same day. Since then, his career had blown up, and so had he. I couldn't turn my head without seeing his face on a magazine cover or social media or hearing his songs on the airwaves. I was proud of him. Unlike some of our classmates, he'd accomplished everything he'd set out to do. 3.5 years ago, we ran across each other when he performed at homecoming for my alma mater. I wasn't one of those girls who was starstruck by celebrities. While other girls in the crowd were screaming their heads off and showing their titties while he performed, I stood in the audience just vibing and rapping the lyrics. I had front row seats, and his set was almost over when he stepped over to one of his security guards and pointed at me in the crowd. I thought nothing of it when he came back out and jumped into the last song of the night. His head of security approached me and told me to follow him. I was a little hesitant, but I followed him backstage to Raheem's dressing room.